All right, how's it going? It's been a little while. I know in my last video I said I was trying to get into the groove of things. Turns out the groove takes a few years to get into. So I'm not going to say it in this video, but I'm basically just going to recap the past few years, I guess, in terms of what I've been up to and the release of Disarray that's now out and how I'm processing that in terms of carrying what I've learnt going forward. So, in 2020, I released Displaced and it was quite successful, but that didn't come without pain in terms of producing marketing and running a marketing campaign and having a pre-order with the paperbacks as well as the ebooks. And it was a whole ordeal. I very much enjoyed it, but 2020 was, lockdown and COVID stuff. So I had the time to then create the marketing for it. I spent 3-4 months making marketing for a 3-4 month long marketing campaign. And it worked well. It did sell numbers and I was very happy with it. But it took quite a chunk out of my time. Now, with Disarray, which is this one, I released it in October. So there's been a 5-year gap between the two books, and they are basically the same length. Not that that takes anything away from it, I know. But it took me 5 years to release that, and when I was going to release it in October, I did contemplate doing more marketing for it. But then that would have pushed me into this year and it would have been a 6-year gap. And for me, that is just not acceptable. I want to improve the speed at which I write. I know in that gap there was a few external factors, but I would like the 3rd and the 4th book. I know there's 4 books, not 3, just the way it's going to be. I've already drafted the 3rd book. By the end of this year, I want to have drafted the 4th book, and I want maybe one of them out next year. So I need to, increase my tempo when it comes to writing. And if I try to do the same sort of marketing campaign as I did with Displaced, it just is going to take away from my writing. And although I very much enjoyed it, I have decided that that is going to have to wait until I have the whole series out. And then I can market the whole series. I know there won't be any pre-orders unless I do some sort of box set special edition thing. And that's okay. That's just something I'm going to have to accept. With Disarray, I did do obviously the ebook pre-ordering, and I think I did some pre-orders on my own website, but it was only a short run. I think there's still some on there. And that was via Ingram, mainly because I like as painful as Ingram was last time, I do prefer their print quality. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah. I mean, for example, the Ingram one, the paper is just nicer. It's just, there's more quality to it. I prefer the print. The covers look identical, but I prefer the Ingram one. So, yeah. That was just something I wanted to do for myself, so I could have at least some Ingram copies. But yeah, I basically just had to let go of the marketing and just release the book. And it was definitely a different experience, as in, there was no experience. You just release the book, and I made maybe 1 post about it, maybe 2 stories and 1 post. And that was it. That's all I decided to do, because I didn't want to take too much time actually trying to push it, which I know there probably could have been a happy medium, but I've just decided I'd rather try and push on and focus on the writing, and then I can come back later and try to market the whole thing, as well as do like audiobooks and stuff like that. So that's what I've decided. That's how I'm going about for the next couple of books as well, just to try and push on with it and get the next 2 out as quickly as possible. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You can do both. And you are correct. You absolutely can do both. But apparently, I don't want to do both. It's either one or the other. Now, I understand that is detrimental to me and my series. I'm very much aware of this flaw of mine. And I will perhaps be trying to dabble in it. I know obviously the short video platforms, where you can upload your YouTube shorts and your reels and stuff, is very much a space that people use for it. And I know, speaking to other authors, that is a popular medium to use and doesn't take that much time and effort. And I should utilize that. Should. Will I? We will see. Wee woo. Yeah. I don't know. So that's my intention. I'm hoping to, have book 4 drafted. Book 3 is drafted already by the end of this year, and then I can release them in quicker succession. Now, I do miss the accountability videos I made on here because it meant I could just check in with myself and see where I was at and where I was going to. Without that, I have still got there, but it just takes time and it's a bit of a windy path. Now, besides that, I would still like to make sort of the post-apocalyptic niche kind of videos that I was making previously. They did quite well. I would like to continue that, but those types of videos just take a little bit more time to sort of research and prepare and write a script for, compared to me just blathering on about, how my couple of years have been, But I would like to make more. We'll have to see how that goes. For now, though, that is it for this video. I hope everyone is well. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you've been up to. I'm sure I've missed many, many things. But then, I always do, so. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.